All right, we are back live at Leopard Stadium in Malvern. It's a nice night for high school football. It's about 70 degrees. The co-captains are now going out to the middle of the football field. Co-captains for the Benton Panthers, number 14, Tony Wright, who is a senior, and number 50, Scott Zoldi, who is a senior also for the Benton High School Panthers. Co-captains from each team out at the middle of the field. Look at those officials. They've got short breeches on tonight.
Yeah, they look comfortable out there.
Moving uptown.
Yeah.
But the officials are being introduced now to the 4 co-captains for each of the ball clubs. And we'd like to describe, of course, the Panther uniforms tonight, basically white with their maroon and gray trim. Malvern Leopards wearing their orange helmets with black jerseys and orange numerals with a white outline, and black breeches with the orange stripe down the side. And that's just about it. Let's see. In tonight's ball game, I believe north will be left, south will be on our right. That means anything to you. Coin toss is up.
Tell you, let me get you straight there real quick, Bob.
It's an east
Bob
and west.
has hard time on directions, and this is not a north and south field. This is east and west will be to our right and east to our left.
That's right. The sun set behind us, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, it couldn't. You sure about that?
Yeah, he went behind the building.
Okay, the Malvern Leopards will receive from the left, and the Benton Panthers will kick off from the right. And
that
we're ready.
That suits me fine, Bob. I don't want the ball right on the kickoff. If I'd have won that toss, I would have selected to kick it off.
Okay, Nelson, let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the kickoff.
Yes, sir. I would have chosen to kicked off. If they don't just try too hard.
Yeah.
Naturally, with the sleep that's taking place on a waterbed from Custom Waterbed Furniture, 803 West South Street in Benton.
Let Jim Forsythe at Custom Waterbed Furniture show you his complete line of waterbeds and accessories. His prices are right, so why pay more when you can get it for less? Custom Waterbed and Furniture in the McClendon Center.
Well, folks, we are only moments away from the 1986 high school football season, at least as far as the Benton Panthers and the Malvern Leopards are concerned. We've got a good crowd on hand tonight, both for Malvern and Benton. Of course, the Pep Steppers from Benton are here. Did you say the band was here, Nelson?
They're coming on the field right now.
Coming in from our left. Once again, if you just joined us, Malvern Leopards will be receiving from the left side of your dial. Panthers will be kicking off from the right side of your dial.
Now the national anthem here.
Okay, let's tune in now as we hear the national anthem here at Leopard Stadium in Malvern.
Rose and Mike Harbor. Mike Harbor's number 11 on the other side, and Rose is on this side.
Okay, we are about ready to play football.
Long is going to be the one that kicks it off, and he's mighty big. I don't know how far he can kick it, though.
About 220 pounds, up to the ball, puts his foot into it. It's a line drive. It's going to be taken by one of the up men at the 20, up to the 25, 30, and down around the 32-yard line.
But, you know, that was a good kick because he's kind of scribbled it a little. Oh, he didn't scribble it on the ground, but he didn't get under it much, and I'm glad to get that over with.
And it's going to be first down and 10 now for the Malvern Leopards. From their own 33, make that 32-yard line. Quarterback will be number 15, Larry Williams. In a wishbone formation, which is something new for the Leopards. Long count by Williams. Ball, handoff, option play left. Williams keeps it up to the 40, 45, down to the 50, and down to the Benton Panther 45-yard line.
Made us look kind of bad on that one. They went handed off to his half, or was going to hand off or pitch out to his halfback, and we didn't play it correctly over on the other side. And when we didn't take the quarterback. He kept it and ran for about 25, 30 yards. We're going to have to stop that.
So, Nelson, it's going to be a first down and 10 now for the Malvern Leopards on the Benton Panther 44-yard line.
Right, they had a big play there.
Here's the Malvern Leopards up to the line. Wide receiver to the right, wishbone formation. Williams, the quarterback, starts the count, takes the ball, hands off up the middle to the fullback. He picks up maybe 1 yard, if that much.
Maybe a yard. Dennis Little and Corey Hill both in on the tackle, and there was a lineman in there too. Dennis Little and Corey Hill primarily made the stop, though. They stopped it up pretty good over there on the other side of the line, and we've got a guy over there that I know his number, and Bobby Van Cleve played the play well.
Okay, Nelson, pick up a 3 yards. It's second down and 8. Make it 2-yard pickup. Ball on the Panther 42-yard line. Wide receiver towards us. Fake up the middle, pitch out right side to the tailback, number 44. He's down to the 45.
Yeah, but
fumble,
that's the ball.
And
we got it.
It's out of bounds. Do we have it?
Yes, we had it. It's our ball.
And I believe that's number 14, Tony Wright.
Right.
Tony Wright.
But let me tell you who knocked it loose. Corey Hill. I mean, he let him have it both barrels. So that's our ball, Bob, in good field position there. It's on about the 38-yard line, and that was a good tackle by Corey Hill. And he wasn't going to make all that many yards. He might have had 2 or 3 picked up, but no more than that.
And Nelson, the man giving up the ball that time, number 44, their left tailback, Freddie Smith.
Oh, he's supposed to be their tough man.
Okay, first down and 10 now for the Benton Panthers, starting out from their own 37-yard line. Number 4, Tommy Jumper, quarterback, wishbone formation, wide to the left. Option play right side. Keeper, pitch out right side. Corey Hill hit at the line of scrimmage, still fighting.
Quit yet.
And Corey picks up a couple of tough yards.
Yeah, but he got out there and got that tough yards, and you know what? He may have 3 out of that. If he did that, that's almost a miracle to make anything. But Tommy Jumper played it good. Look, he's got 4 yards on that thing.
Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. No score between Benton or Malvern. It's going to be second down and 6. A pickup of 4 for Corey Hill on that play. Ball spotted at the Panther 43-yard line. Wide to the left, wishbone formation. Tommy Jumper, the quarterback. Long count. Takes the ball, hands off. Corey Hill over right tackle, finds it over 50, 45, and down inside the 40.
Now he carried that ball 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 yards on that pickup, Bob, and it was right off tackle. And let me tell you people what I saw in this thing. I saw the 2 guards, Burnett on the right side, Paul Viner on the left side, come firing out of there. And the man that Paul Viner hit, he knocked him flat of his back, and that was the linebacker, and that's what you got to do on these plays.
Okay, so we've had 2 big plays, 1 by each ball club. Actually, 3, 2 by the Panthers. They have that fumble recovery. First down and 10 now for the Panthers from the Malvern Leopard 38-yard line. Wide receiver to the left, down the wishbone. Jumper, the quarterback. Fake up the middle, right side, Corey Hill, same play as he made on that last big one, but picks up a couple of 3 on that one.
That's right, he did, and it wasn't really the same play because what he did, he lined up on this side, and it was sort of a reverse, but it wasn't really a reverse, and it's off tackle the same place the other one went. But they thought that they'd get the flow coming this way and then go back, and he picked up 4 big yards on it.
And Nelson, the ball is spotted just inside the Malvern 35-yard line. Let's call it second down and 6. Split wide to the left is Cornwell. Wishbone, Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, takes the ball up the middle, handoff to
Jeff Brooks, I believe that boy is number 30.
Number 30, and that is Jeff Brooks.
That's right. And he got 2 or 3 yards there, looked like. Not too many, but he got some.
Well, I have Jeff's name down and his weight and class, but I didn't have his name down. But we do now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Jeff picked up 1 yard on that play. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play.
Scott Long is coming to this side, and Monty Cornwell is going over on the other side. So they're going to probably run in this direction with some heavy, hard blocking over here by Scott Long.
Third down 6, option play,
Tommy
right
kept
side.
the ball, and he's got a first down.
And he's down inside the 25-yard line as the Panthers look good during this first offensive play.
Oh, they're blocking. You know, when they ran that ball, of course, that one thing, they moved that big Scott Long over on this side, and that influenced the Malvern Leopards, because I saw them shift over a lot, and then they went back the other way. Well, they're looking good on offense, and the thing about it is we're not giving it away.
Just over 8 minutes remaining, first quarter clock running. First down and 10 for the Panthers on the Leopard 24-yard line. Wide receiver Cornwell, wide to the right. Long to the left as a tight end, Wishbone. Jumper, the quarterback, takes the ball, fakes up the middle. No, he gives up pitch out left side to Stan Carson. We'll get it right in a minute. And Carson's down to about the 14.
Yes, sir. He's got a first down there. That was Carson.
That was a good fake.
No, that's 14, wasn't it?
It was 7.
7, sure it was. It's Carson.
You're multiplying.
Right, Stan Carson.
You're multiplying, see?
Yeah, times 2, didn't it?
Yeah. Anyhow, that was a good fake.
Yeah, and it was a good run. He dodged the linebacker when he got to him.
Okay, another first down. First down and 10 now for the Panthers on the Malvern Leopard 13-yard line. Cornwell, number 12, wide to the left. Wishbone formation. Everybody set. Shift out to the right. Burnett up the middle. Over the right side, Corey Hill. Corey is hit at the line and picks up maybe 1 yard.
He didn't get much there. But they were watching for Corey. Now, he faked to the fullback going straight into the line, and I thought he had him plumb sucked in, but he didn't. He had the linebacker and the defense and cornerback came up on him, made the tackle for a 1-yard gain. But it was a well-conceived play, and it was a good call.
7:05 left in the first half of play. Split out wide to the left, number 24, Robert McNeil for the Panthers in the ball game. Panthers in a wishbone. Tommy Jumper, senior quarterback, fakes up the middle. Corey Hill, right tackle, and he picks up a couple of 3.
Yardage, yeah. I mean, he got even more than that, maybe, Bob.
He's inside the 10, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he got 4 big ones there. It's 3rd and 5, I think. I don't know what the scoreboard says. Yeah, 3rd and 5, what to say now.
Panthers getting down close to pay dirt. Clock running with 6:25 left in the first quarter. No score. It's 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers from the Leopard 9-yard line. Cornwell wide to the left. Everybody else wheel the other half marks. Up the middle, Corey Hill, and nothing there.
Didn't quite work. That's 79, and that is Mark Bradford got in there on that play and got him stopped. Now then, here we are, 4th down and about 4, and I imagine we'll have to go for a field goal. I don't know.
Well, that play looked like
to go for one. Really?
Play looked good on paper, but it just blew up in the lab, didn't it?
It did. That boy came across the line of scrimmage there and stopped it just right. But they're going for it. They're not going for it. I'm glad they are.
4th down and 5 for the Panthers on the Leopard 7-yard line. They're going to go for it. Tommy Jumper, quarterback, number 4. Couple of people jumping, no flags though. Option play left side, pitch out, Stan Carson. He is in the backfield. No, they didn't make it.
No, didn't make it. I tell you what, the reason they didn't make that was when the defensive halfback came up, he took the quarterback and he had to pitch it a little quick. And when he did, everybody knew who had it, you know. But that's all right. That's starting them way back down there deep. Let's get another fumble. One thing that gives the Panthers confidence that they can move the football, because they did move it.
They did. They drove all the way from about their own 45. Okay, clock running with 5:15 to go. First quarter play, 0-0, Benton and Malvern. Malvern 1st down and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Williams, the quarterback, hands off to the left halfback, and good play by Benton. Number 22, Lamar Rose, picking up nothing, I believe, maybe just a little.
I don't believe he got an inch. That was Jeff Brooks over there on that. Yes, he did, too. He got nearly a yard. Jeff Brooks over on that side, Stan Carson over on that side. A lot of them came up there and hit him. And Scott Long is playing over on that side line. He's playing a defensive end or tackle over there, and that helps, too.
That brings up a 2nd down and 9 for Malvern from their own 11-yard line. 2 tight ends in the wishbone. Williams, the quarterback, up the middle. No, he's going to keep it. Passes the ball way down. It's going to be intercepted by Tony Wright on the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15.
Hey, now we're playing football. Tony Wright just had to stand out there. You know why? I tell you what.
Good pressure.
Yeah, pressure. And I tell you who it was. It was the guy giving him the pressure, Craig Lincoln, number 42. And he all but got him back there for that loss.
He nearly dumped him, and he had to throw it real quick. Great play by Tony Wright, number 14 for Benton.
Well, they bragged about their quarterback. That don't scare me, throwing it like that. He threw it up for grabs then.
Cornwell wide to the left on the near hash marks. Jumper, the quarterback. Wishbone formation, 1st down and 10 from the Malvern 14-yard line. Benton Panthers have it on interception. Little play across the middle, complete to Scott Long.
And I don't believe they stopped him. Touchdown. I didn't think, let me tell you, 4 men was on him and didn't stop him. He fell in that end zone. I want to tell you folks something, and I'm going to tell you just like it is. Scott Long, 1 year from today, will be able to go to any school in the United States that he wants to go to. He's going to be the best, one of the best football players to ever graduate from Benton High School. And I want to tell you something else. I've thought all year long since the beginning that we're going to have a football team, and I think it more now than I did then. And boy, it's wonderful since last year.
Okay, we're going to kick the point after. Is that Scott kicking the point after also?
Yeah.
I believe it is, yeah. He kicked off.
Ties toe up, and I do a lot of complaining about that, but I'm going to quit.
You complained about Keena's Pledger for 3 years.
I know it. I'm going to quit complaining about it because he got the snap off.
It's up.
I believe it's good.
It is good.
It's a line drive right through the middle, but it was good. Okay.
We've got 4:06 left in the first quarter of play. Our score, Benton 7, Malvern nothing. Back in 1 minute.
I think he will. Of course, so do I.
The guys at final time, ready to hit commercial partners with it. 100 damn Tardine tires, both club fun. Panther has everything in the way of tires and tire size.
Okay, we are back. There is the kickoff, and it's ran back by Rose to about the 33-yard line as we missed the very first part of that.
Well, I tell you what, Bob, I didn't miss it because I was watching you fooling around with that stuff. But I tell you, he made a heck of a good kickoff. He kicked the ball to about the 4-yard line, but it wasn't very high. It's kind of a line drive, and that's the reason he got that much of a return. But we're covered good on it. No doubt about that. I'm going to sit a while. I'm getting tired standing up.
Well, I can't see the clock when I'm sitting down, so I'm going to stand up, okay?
Yeah.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Benton 7, Malvern nothing. Malvern has the ball. First down and 10 from their own 33. Williams, the quarterback. Halfback up the middle. He gets across the 35. That's going to be Rose, I believe, for Malvern.
Yeah, and the tackle was made there by, let me say who here, Kurt Shelnut.
Clock running.
That's not Kurt Shelnut out there.
3 minutes.
73. No, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Kelsey Dedman made the tackle on the last play. That sophomore, 10th grader. He's going to be a dandy.
It's second down and 7 now for Malvern from their own 36-yard line. Williams takes the ball. Option play right side up to the 40, 45. And that's number 23 with the ball for the Malvern Leopards, and that is Darren Bullock.
Yeah.
And he picks up a
Craig
first
Lincoln
down.
made the tackle along with Chris Trop.
Clock stopped while the chains move with just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter of play. If you just joined us, it's Benton 7, Malvern 0. First down and 10, though, for Malvern from their own 47-yard line. Wishbone wide to the left. Williams pitch out right side. Same play to Darwin.
Oh, he got hit, though.
Bullock, and he picks up a couple of yards, and then he's laid out by a whole host of Benton Panthers.
Ken Burnett was the first man to meet him, and he really let him have it.
Of course,
and there on that play was also Kurt Shelnut. Kurt Shelnut is out there playing, too.
Of course, when he got hit by Burnett, he probably thought 2 guys hit him.
Yeah.
That is a big lad.
Yeah, he's big. That boy is big. There's no doubt about that.
2:22 left in the first quarter. Second down 7 now for the Malvern Leopards. Ball setting right on the 50-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. Williams takes a snap, fakes up the middle, pitches outside to Bullock. Bullock finds a hole, and he's going to be down inside the 30. Fumble! Benton has it.
Benton has the ball. I can't believe that.
On the 29.
63 for Benton.
Stand.
Bobby Van Cleve tackled him from behind, And when he hit the ground, or just before he hit the ground, he fumbled the ball.
And
so it's a bend ball.
Number 7, Stan Carson, came up with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stan got the ball. You know what? This reminds me of last year, only in reverse. Last year we had 8 turnovers in the Malvern game. They beat us 9-0. We were still in the ball game right close to the end. But this year they're doing the turning over.
2 minutes remaining first quarter. Panthers first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Cornwell wide to the right. Ball sitting on the near hash marks. Wishbone formation. Jumper takes the ball. Option play, keeps it, turns the corner. He's up to the 40 and out to about the 43.
Made 12 yards on the play. And I tell you what, he made 12 yards because Corey Hill was following him out wide and 2 men to stand out there with him. And that's the reason he could make the 12 yards.
A minute 36 left in the first quarter of action, live from Leopard Stadium in Malvern. Bob Edmondson along with Nelson Rainey.
When you're winning, the time goes by fast, doesn't it? If you're losing, it goes by awfully slow.
Certainly does. First down and 10 for the Benton High School Panthers. Ball setting on their own 40. Cornwell.
Somebody called a timeout. Now, I don't know what the trouble was. I don't know. No, there's no timeout. He just
checking themselves. Okay, Robert McNeely wide to the left in Cornwell's place. They're alternating. Wishbone. Jumper, the quarterback, number 4. Ball centered to him up the middle. Pitch out. Corey Hill right side. And Hill picks up a couple of yards out to about the 45. So that's going to be about a 5-yard pickup. And we've got a minute 19 left in the first quarter of action.
Yeah, he didn't get that 5. It looked like he got 5 yards, but they just gave him 2 over there, Bob. So it's 2nd and 8 is what it amounts to. But there again, we're running to the short side of the field and pitching it back to him. We're going to have to get him where he got a little more room to run.
Okay, 2nd down and 8 from their own 43. Panthers have the ball. Play set. Jumper barking the calls. Looks up. It's going to pass. Little screen pass out to Corey Hill. He has it at the 40, out to the 45, and he's going to pick up about 2.
What, he punishes them when they tackle him. He goes into them.
And all that play, they only picked up 2 yards.
Yeah. But well, that was really it. Well, he's still moving it over there. We got at least 4 out of that. It's about 3rd and 4, I guess. So, well, that looks...
Let's call it 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers from their own 45-yard line. Clock running, 45 seconds to go. First quarter of play. Wide receiver to the left in the wishbone. Up the middle, Corey Hill. He's past the 50 and close to a first down.
He's close. I guarantee he's close. If they don't move it back a lot, he'll make it.
Clock continues to roll as they set the ball.
I think they need a measurement.
No, I think they're going to call it a first down.
First down is what they call it.
Well, no.
Yep.
Yes, the official saying first down. The chain gang.
Yeah, chain guys over going to bring his chains in, but they call it first down.
So with 23 seconds left in the first quarter of play, our score Benton 7 and Malvern 0. Panthers have a first down and 10 from the Malvern 49-yard line, and it won't take long to change quarters more than likely unless something big happens right here, and we can hope for that at least. Cornwell wide to the left, which is the short side of the field towards us. In the wishbone, Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, up the middle to Dennis Little, and he picks up a couple of 3 yards.
Yeah, and they had a little bit of a hole up there for him, but then the halfbacks closed fast and the linebackers.
Okay, that's the end of the first quarter of play. Benton 7, Malvern 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Joe Clements at Darnell's Jewelry Store, downtown Benton, is offering art cards, glass rings with diamonds.
They don't have 40 to move the ball, do they?
Bob Edmondson and Nelson Rainey back live at Leopard Stadium in Malvern, getting ready to start the second quarter of play. Our score, Benton 7 and Malvern 0. And when we resume action here at the start of the second quarter, it will be the Panthers' ball, 2nd down and 7 from the Leopard 47-yard line. It might be only 70 degrees, but I'm warm up here with all this intensity.
Yeah.
Okay, wide receiver to the right. That's the wide side of the field, which is towards us at this time. Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, down under Zodi. Takes the ball, option play to the right towards us. Pitch out, Corey Hill cuts the corner. He's down to the 40, and penalty flags down back around the...
They may call clipping on us. I don't know what it was.
That is the first penalty of the ball game.
But I did that, because I sure as heck didn't see it.
Might have been holding, though.
Yeah, could have been holding. But he had a first down out of it. God dang, I mean, way down there on the 39-yard line. Now we're going to bring it back and lose 15.
And they are talking to Malvern, so it definitely will be against Benton.
Yeah, because it's called right out there in wide open space. But you know, we hadn't thrown the ball yet tonight. We got a pretty good passing attack.
We made a touchdown on one.
Well, I mean, that was just a little short flip.
Yeah, that was just a little dunk shot.
Yeah. And most of that was because Scott Long, they couldn't get him down.
Okay, it's going to be holding against the Benton Panthers, a 15-yard penalty. Ball back on the Panther 46-yard line. Let's call it 2nd down and 15. 2nd down, 15 for the Panthers. From their own 46-yard line, Cornwell wide to the right. In the wishbone formation, Jumper sets the play, looks both ways, takes the ball. Little pass across middle, complete the long, down to about the 42-yard line.
You see him catch that one hand. I never see him miss one in practice. He's got close to a first down right there. I don't know how much he likes, but not over a couple of yards.
Couple, 3 yards, maybe 4. Yeah. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, about 3, 3.5 maybe. Well, we can go 3rd down in that. We ought to be able to make that.
Clock running with just over 11 minutes left in the first half of play. Benton 7, Malvern 0. 2nd down and 3 now for the Panthers on the Leopard 43-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. Everybody set, long to the right. Fake up the middle to Little, and Jumper is going to be tackled for a loss of about 1 yard.
Yeah, and that boy 54 that made that tackle then, that's
Bruce Alpey.
Yeah, that's Bruce Alpey. That's the coach's boy.
That's coach's. I knew that was
coach's boy. Yeah, 54.
Well, he made a dandy play that time.
Yeah, that was a good play. We're going to have to kick the ball away.
10 minutes, 33 seconds. Clock running left in the first half of play. 4th down and 4 for the Panthers from the Malvern 43. And as Nelson said, we're going to have to kick it away. And who is doing just that for us?
Well, we'll just get his number here in a minute, because I really don't know who the kicker this side does the kicker to be.
Can't remember. He's standing sideways. Is that Tony Wright? Anyhow,
yeah,
good
Tony
kick.
Wright's who it is.
Taken on the 5.
Oh, look, he fell down back there.
And it's going to be down well inside the 10, maybe inside the 5.
It's down. I don't know where that ball is, but it's inside the 10-yard line. Now, here's where we need to get another fumble.
Most definitely. Our score, Benton Panthers 7, Malvern Leopard 0. Listening to Panther football live on K107 FM. Glad you could tune in. Of course, we'll be here each and every Friday night with all the live Benton Panther games.
Yeah, and I tell you, Bob, this season is going to be different than what we've had last couple of seasons, because our 3-4 seasons, we've got a ball club that's out there and fight with them all the time. And that's what Dwight's putting in them, is a spirit of really trying hard, and they do.
1st down and 10 now for Malvern from their own 7-yard line. Williams hands it off up the middle to one of his running backs. Didn't get his number.
Kelsey Dedman made that tackle, and I mean by himself on that
Jeff
play.
Elfin, I believe, was the man running the ball.
Yeah.
It's hard to see, kind of dark, long way down there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, pick up of 5 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 5 now for the Malvern Leopards from their own 12-yard line.
They're going to have to hurry to get their play off. They're just now getting it called and breaking the huddle in 9 seconds to go to play. They've
got a 25-second clock here. It's down to 5-4. Wishbone formation. They get it off in time, but Williams is wrapped up.
I think he fumbled it. We got it. I saw the ball.
I believe so, Nelson. Let's see.
Is it or not? Yes, sir. Panthers ball. I saw that ball out there. I always see them balls loose out there. I didn't get too many of them, but I can see them.
I believe it's going to be around the 15.
Yeah, we surely should score from here.
12. 1st down and 10 now for the Panthers from the Malvern Leopard 12. So 2 big fumbles for Malvern. One has definitely hurt them, and this one could well do the same.
Sir.
Clock running just under 9 minutes.
You got somebody, officials are waving timeout for some reason, and I don't know what that reason is. Calling a timeout for himself. Official says it's...
Looks like an equipment problem.
Yeah.
One of the Malvern ball
boys
players.
got something out of his helmet, yeah. But I don't know. He needs to get a substitute. We don't need to hold the ball game up while they fix a helmet. No, he's not. He's putting in a substitute.
8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first half of action from Leopard Stadium in Malvern. Our score, Benton 7, Malvern 0. But the Panthers have a first down and 10 from the Malvern Leopard 12.
I believe
Make
in
that
running
14.
straight at him here, Bob. I believe we ought to run right at him.
Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, in the wishbone. Wide receiver to the left. There, up the middle. Fumble. Fumble. Who's going to come up with it?
I don't know who's got it. I think they did. Yes, they
Yes.
got it. I don't know who fumbled the ball. I don't know who he handed it to.
It looked like Jumper was trying to hand off to Corey Hill, and they missed connections, and the ball dropped right in the middle.
Well, that was bad business right there. We had a chance there to go out of this half 14-0, and that's what we needed to do, because I tell you what, we're looking better than Malvern, but this ball game not over by any means.
So the Leopards turn it over, and then the Panthers come back 2 plays later.
And give it back to them.
And do the same thing, right.
Yeah.
All that took place in less than 30 seconds.
Well,
Clock running with 8:24 to go, first half of play. First down and 10 now for Malvern. On the 16, they picked up 4 yards on all that, too. Wide receiver to the right. Williams, the quarterback, roll out right side, handoff up the middle, and
there, did he?
Nothing there. Maybe 1, maybe 2 yards.
Well, Jeff Rivers made a tackle then. Jeff Rivers is a pretty good-looking boy, too. 215-pound fella.
Just under
10.
8 minutes remaining in the first half as the play continues to tick off. It's second down and 6 now for the Malvern Leopards. Ball spotted exactly on their own 20-yard line. Coming out of the wishbone as both teams have been playing exclusively so far. Up the middle and off the fullback, and rough going there.
Rough going. There's Jeff Rivers again. And there's Burnett was in on that play too.
And that's going to bring up a third down and 1. Third down and 1 now for Malvern from their own 24-yard line. Of course, Burnett plays nose guard big as he is. He ought to be in every play.
He does. He's in there just about every time. Right here's where they need to stop and make them kick the football.
Okay, third down and 1 now for Malvern from their own 24-yard line. 2 tight ends. Hand off up the middle, and first down and more up to the 45-50. And that is number 44, Freddie Smith, who fumbled earlier.
Tony Wright. We had him stopped up there in that line of scrimmage and we let him get loose. So now they're only 46 yards away from a touchdown. That was a long run there.
And they've got 6 minutes and 48 seconds to do that.
Plenty of time, plenty of time. Yes, sir. They're going to have to get tough in there and hold them.
Clock running with 6:45 to go. First half of play. Benton 7, Malvern 0. First down and 10 though for the Malvern Leopards on the Panther 46-yard line. Williams, the quarterback. Hand off, pitch out right side to Freddie Smith. He's across the 45 and down.
Before he went.
At about the 42.
Van Carson and Corey Hill both hit him.
Wrapped him up like a Christmas package.
I mean, they hit him too. Yeah. That's a big boy running that ball. I don't know what they got him listed here, but he's Freddie Smith, 6'2", 183. He's about 6'2" and about 200. They got a bad scales down here at Malvern. Of course, we got some kind of bad too, weighs them a little light.
Okay, we've got exactly 6 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Second down and 7 now for Malvern from the Panther 43-yard line. Wide receiver to the left, handoff up the middle to one of their big fullbacks. That is Matthew Hall, I believe. Picked up a couple of 3.
Yeah, it didn't get enough, though. It's third and 4 or 5, 4.5 to be absolutely right. Van Cleve again on the tackle in there.
The old clock continues to roll with 5:30 left in the first half of play. Malvern Leopards have the ball, third down and 6. from the Panther 41-yard line.
They'll run wide this way with the quarterback on an option play.
Of course, this way is the wide side of the field.
Here he comes.
Up the middle.
Oh, he missed him back there in the backfield.
Left side down to the 30, 25, 30, and a first down and 10 for Malvern.
On the 16. First and 10 for Malvern on the 16-yard line. Boy, they've come out of a terrible place. We missed him behind the line of scrimmage then.
And that was number 22, Lamar Rose.
Yep.
And that was
Pretty
a good
fast.
fake. Fake me out again.
Yeah.
That doesn't take much from up here.
Well,
Okay, the Benton Panthers have called a timeout, Nelson. Our score, Benton 7 and Malvern 0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
If we've got any time, let me tell them about that for sure.
Nelson Rainey and Bob Edmondson back live at Malvern.
We've got a boy out here that Don Bashir's his nephew. Dr. Bashir's and Benton's nephew. And this boy's number 80. His father's Larry Bashir's. This boy's Austin. And he was struck by lightning about a week ago at Magnet Cove, and they thought for a few moments he was dead. And he's out here playing tonight and doing a very good job, and we're thankful that he wasn't hurt any worse than what he was.
First down and 10 now for Malvern from the Benton 17-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and Malvern down close to the Benton 10-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, they did really blew him right out of the middle there.
That was number 16, Matthew Hall, bowling out about 3 or 4 yards there on that play.
Yes, sir. They look like they're going to score to me.
It's second down and 4. Second down and 4 now for Malvern from the Benton 11-yard line. Clock running with 4:40 to go in the first half of play. Malvern up to the line of scrimmage. Williams, the quarterback, running out of the wishbone. 2 tight ends. Williams up the middle to his big fullback.
They run right up the middle, and they got right by.
And another couple of 3 yards.
And Dedmon Bowles and Burnett right through them. I guarantee you now that was a good run right there.
Let's see. The Panthers.
5, I think.
Panthers have called another timeout, Nelson, so let's take another break, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
No, there's no timeout, Bob. There's no timeout.
Timeout. I've already gave it back to her.
Wow, he ought to have it. But you know what? He didn't lose but about 1.5 yards or 2 yards. He lost 2 yards on that play, and the tackle was made by Jeff Rivers.
Good defensive play by the Panthers with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Benton 7 and Malvern 0 at the time being. It's going to bring up a second down and 5 for Malvern from the Panther 5-yard line. 2 tight ends. Williams, the quarterback, still in that wishbone. Up the middle, number 22, touchdown Malvern. And number 22 is Lamar Rose. And the Leopards are on the scoreboard.
Over on that side of the field on that one now. We had them pretty well defended over there. And actually our end and our halfback just did not see the man with the ball. They took the fake where the ball was faked up the middle.
So a 5-yard touchdown run by Lamar Rose of Malvern with 3 minutes, 23 seconds.
Bobby, you realize they brought that ball from the 7-yard line down there. That's not too good.
For them, it's good. For us, it's bad.
Yeah.
Here's the point after. High snap, but it's going to be up and good. So with 3:23 left in the first half of play, it's Benton and Malvern tied up at 7-7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Good ball game. Oh.
Jump back into you after that mid-south. I don't think unless you'd already done 2 bits today.
No, that's what I'm counting now.
Okay. She didn't. She came back to you after the mid-south.
Okay, well, she should have played very quick. These two were together. I've got to look at my watch. Daggum. It's right here.
Your choice of traditional style range units.
furniture.
and
You don't
Tony
have
Wright.
some on here. That's the problem.
I took that off the log. Huh.
Well, I added some on this afternoon.
Okay, we are back live at Leopard Stadium. Here's the kickoff by Malvern, kicking off on the right to the left. Back deep, Stan Carson going to be taken by one of the up men. I believe that's Tony Wright. He's up to the 30, down to the 32-yard line, and then brought down.
Good return there. I think probably we will try to throw it now from here on out. I don't know where we will or not. We might be satisfied to go out 7-7.
Okay, 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half of play. Panthers will have the ball first down and 10 from their own 30. Little confusion among Malvern's
tee off the field.
Players. A little momentary delay there. Okay, Panthers up to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 from their own 30. Wide receiver to the left, Wishbone. Jumper number 4, our quarterback. Long count. Corey Hill up the middle, and Hill gets up to about the 35, and he is then upended.
I mean upended, but he was really mobiling it when he hit the line of scrimmage, and he picked up at least 3 or 4 yards there. He got 4 big ones.
2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like the Panthers are going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to try to score.
Second down and 6 now for the Benton High School Panthers. Ball is spotted exactly on their own 34-yard line. Cornwell wide to the left. Ball setting on the far hash marks. Wishbone. Long tied in to the right. Jumper fakes up the middle. Back to pass. Looks down. No one down there. It's overthrown. And that ball was intended for Cornwell, number 24. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's Robert McNeely that Cornwell was. Yeah, that's Robert McNeely. Now he's lined up over at Cornwell, and Cornwell turned to the inside, and Robert McNeely just kept going. I'll tell you one thing, I didn't know Tommy Jumper could throw it that far. That was a long ball. That ball was 50 yards in the air.
2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first half of play as the Malvern band gets ready to perform at halftime. Third down and 6 now for Benton from their own 34-yard line. Ball setting on the far hash marks. Jumper, the quarterback, long count, takes the ball. Option play right side, keeps it, pitches out to Corey Hill, and he is really hit at the 35-yard line, no gain.
Yeah, Big 99 is a good football player, and he's the one that came over and hit him. And that boy, that Keith Taylor, he's one of the captains of the team. Well, we're going to have to give him the ball back here with about a minute and a half left. Got to kick it.
Clock running with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. We're all tied up between Benton and Malvern, 7-7. Panthers scored first in the first quarter. Malvern Leopards came back about 2 minutes ago, late in the second quarter to score. Ball rolls back to the punter. It's up, and that's Tony Wright. He gets a good kick off. Bounces at the 30, down inside the 20.
There you go.
It's going to bounce down inside the 15-yard line.
5, 10, 15, 20.
With a minute
30,
27
40.
to go here in the first half of play. How far was that?
That was 61 yards.
61
Rolled
yards.
It all. Most of it was rolled.
Well, he's got a good average. He's punted twice, and both of them have been over 50.
Safety didn't try to play that ball. I was kind of hoping he would.
7-7. What will the Malvern Leopards do now with a minute 27 left?
They'll hold the ball.
That deep in their territory, they probably will, won't they?
Yeah, they won't throw it.
First down and 10. First down and 10 now for the Malvern Leopards from their own 14-yard line.
They figured they're lucky to get out of here 7-7 and a half, and I think they are too. We should have scored more points with the turnovers we've had, but we're lucky that we're 7-7.
Wide receiver to the right. Williams, the quarterback, takes the ball. Option play, hands off up the middle to his tailback, fumble, and who's going to come up? Malvern gets it back.
Yeah, they got it.
And that's number 22, Lamar Rose, and that nearly was a big mistake.
Dennis Little hit him and knocked him loose from that ball, but we should have gotten that ball. Doggone, we should have gotten that ball. That was really turning him loose.
Nelson, not only will Malvern perform at halftime, it looks like Benton's band will too, and we'll pick up some of that action.
Yeah, it looks like they're both going to perform.
37 seconds with the clock running remaining in the first half. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Leopards from their own 17-yard line. Their quarterback, number 15, Larry Williams. 2 tight ends. Williams, option play, pitch out left side to Rose. Rose cuts the corner, out of bounds, at around the 25.
You know, I noticed one thing. Every tackle that's made on that field that Benton makes tonight, they're punishing the other team. Now, they're punishing them ball carriers, and that will eventually pay off in this ball game. I mean, they're hitting good on defense, and of course, that's what they need to do to play good defensive football down here on somebody else's field.
Nelson, the clock is stopped because the player went out of bounds, of course. 18 seconds, and that'll be enough for one more play. In the first half of play, tied up at 7-7 between the Benton Panthers and the Malvern Leopards. Malvern at the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends. Williams takes the ball, left tackle to Rose. Rose is up to the 40, 45 and down. And we're down to 11 seconds. And do we have a timeout, or do they?
Yeah,
is that
they called
official?
a timeout.
Is that a team timeout?
Yeah, team timeout.
Okay, let's take our own timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
And so do our officers, staff, and directors. The bank contributes to major institutions, organizations, and civic groups. And our people do a lot of work providing a helping hand to the youth and elderly.
We didn't sign him up until after you already left for the game today. I worked my butt off after the creek. That's what happened.
Also serves important members so that more than we need any of our core banking services come on in. Folks, studying you don't have to tolerate hand-spatters watching silver-based scoops of ice. How many left in the code? Weapons and new schools go after insects, including turtles in this and send them away to the heavy hunting grounds. Adam's Pest Control Minnesota under construction.
Yeah, I saw that. How much y'all do during the half?
Back live at Malvern, up to the line of scrimmage. Ball snap, back to pass. Williams for Malvern fires it downfield. It's intercepted and dropped by Tony Wright. And we've got 5 seconds left in the first half of play. Beautiful pass to Tony Wright.
Tony should have held that ball.
And that was down around the 25-yard line. 7-7, all tied up between Benton and Malvern, and we have a great crowd on hand at Leopard Stadium for a nice night for football.
Got a lot of people from Benton over here tonight, Bob. It's just about full on the other side of the field over there.
Going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Malvern Leopards from their own 45-yard line. Wide receiver to the right, ball on the near hash mark.
Throw it
Malvern
this time, too.
Moving from the right to the left. Williams takes the ball up the middle to the fullback. He's across the 45-40, down to the 35. That's the end of the first half of play. And after the first half, our score, Benton 7 and Malvern 7, 7-7. And we'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, this is kind of an insurance.
Find somebody to talk to? All we use is a little jack and pick up some band music.
I'll give you a little color comment.
Color? You just got here. Yeah, that might be hot.
Is it on over there?
Yeah.
Thomas Real Estate and Insurance. The number is in your telephone books.
What a different year next. We're playing a good ball club. Malvern's got a good team.
Guess I can sit down now.
I was going to tell you, during the plays and all, it's okay to cuss a little bit because fans like it.
I try not to do that.
Okay, we're live back at Leopard Stadium in Malvern. Our score, Benton 7 And Malvern 7, and look who slipped in the press box, Nelson. Randy Bridges, he drove in.
Yeah, he's standing up on both feet in here.
I tell you what, the Panthers look good tonight, Bob. Nelson, they really do. I've been impressed so far.
So have I.
They haven't given a thing away to the Malvern team at all.
Oh,
Malvern, when you stand in there at field level and look out, Malvern is probably anywhere from 4 to 6 inches a man taller and probably about 15 to 20 pounds a man heavier. And the Panthers had played with them on the field tonight very well, and they have done a good job. Malvern is not taking this game for granted at all. They're going to be they've got a tough ball game.
And Malvern has got a great football team. They got a good high school football team.
I think if the Panthers play the second half like they played the first half, maybe we'll see a little change in the state rankings next week.
Well, yeah, but that ranking don't mean a thing in the world. It's at the end of the year is what counts.
That's true. What happens at the end of the year?
Yeah,
that's right. But Benton has played a heck of a job. I tell you what, the Benton quarterback, Tommy Jumper, really takes command of that team on the field and does a fine job out there.
And, you know, when you stop and think about this, offensively we've done real well. When maybe our best offensive back is not out there in Brian Callahan. He's hurt.
He's injured. He's out. And
he'll be here next week, though. He told me out there tonight. He said, "I'll guarantee you, I got the green light to go get it, and I'm going after it now."
Our top running back out there tonight, Corey Hill, he's playing both ways, and that's tough on him.
That's tough. Sure is.
It's real hard. So,
of course, I think Brian probably will have to do the same thing. That's Benton's only trouble this year is the lack of depth. We just don't have much depth.
Well, I tell you what, they played a fine ball game in the first half tonight. If they keep it up the second half, we're in this game. There's no doubt about it. This is a football game.
This is a toss-up ball game.
And if what's Malvern ranked statewide? No,
12th
in the state.
And we're not ranked in the first 40, I don't think.
I think we may change a few people's minds tonight.
Right, we'll be there next week.
Well, we're a little bit behind on spots. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the show band of Arkansas, the Benton High School Band, in 1 minute. Well, they look dandy out there.
And not only does your savings account make happier tomorrows possible, it increases your credit rating.
Oh, not yet. I got a little bit left.
Let's talk about a good night's sleep. It's a sleep that ends your day in the undisturbed peace of quiet restfulness and awakens you to energy and vitality for a better day ahead. Naturally, it's a sleep that's taking place on a waterbed for
We've got a super selection of all the new releases like Murphy's Romance, Ironing Roll, Youngblood, Quicksilver, and Compost.
Is everything going all right? We're getting through? Okay.
So let's get up and go to video to go. But drive careful on the road, please.
Okay, here we are back at, didn't know if we was back or gone, Nelson, but we are back.
Well,
right.
we're about gone, too. But I'll tell you one thing, Bob. Every year we start off, and I never heard much griping and complaining in my life as you and I do about these hot little old press boxes that we have to work in. But tonight is not that way, folks. We ain't complaining about nothing. It's been raining all day, and humidity is kind of bad, but it ain't near as bad as it has been. So we just feel like we're kind of comfortable here tonight watching this ball game, and we're seeing a heck of a good football game, I'll tell you that. Well, whoever wins is a good one.
Nelson, when I started doing this with you 7 years ago, I didn't complain about anything, and look what you've done to me.
That's sort of an undercut there, Bob. Well, I know that in the last 4 or 5 years, the way we've played football, I have complained a whole lot. But I'm not complaining now. We're playing like we mean to play. We're playing hard, and we're not giving it away. As long as we don't give it away, I'm all right. Dang, I can stand to lose, maybe. Maybe I can stand to lose a little bit, not too much. We get to receive the ball this time, Bob. We'll be receiving at the southwest east end of the field. Bob don't know his directions. He started out by saying, well, north is to our left and south is to our right. But it's east and west. So at the east end of the field where we'll
In other words, the Panthers will be on the left and Malvern will be on the right.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for me.
Well, I hope we take this ball and go right down there and score. Now, I know that's what we're going to try to do.
I still think it's north and south. The sunset behind us.
Holy smoke. We're going to have to watch him, folks.
Okay, we are ready to start the second half of play. Our score all tied up 7-7 between the Benton High School Panthers and the Malvern Leopards. There's the kick. It's a low line drive. It's going to be taken by one of the up men at the 20-yard line, going sideways and makes it up to about the 23. And who was that? I didn't get his number.
Well, I don't see when he gets up from over there. 20. I think it's Dennis Little. He was back there to block. He wasn't back there to return. Yeah, Dennis Little. He wasn't back there to return the kick because he wandered around pretty bad. But that's all right. He held it on good. He had two hands on it, and he wasn't going to fumble it.
Okay, folks, it's going to be first down and 10 now for the Benton Panthers, starting out on their own 22-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. That is Cornwell. In the wishbone, Tommy Jumper, the quarterback. Long count, takes the ball. Corey Hill, right tackle, no room there, and he's going to be knocked back to about the 20.
I tell you what, that's dadgum good defense. He lost a couple of yards there on that play, but he wasn't running very hard with that football either. He might have had a reason for not doing it, trying to let his block get started out there, but I guarantee you, boy, they stopped him dead still.
Clock running with 11:13 to go in the third quarter. We're all tied up at 7 points apiece. Second down, 12 for the Panthers from their own 20-yard line. Corey Hill lost 2 on that play. Wide receiver to the left. Ball centered up the middle to Hill, I believe, once again. He got maybe 2 yards back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Right, we're not moving him out of there. We're just not moving. Blocking's not there right now. We're going to have to do something here. And now see what I was talking about, the situation for passing is not there. We're down deep in our own end of the field, and I'm sure that the coaching staff had rather not throw down in there because an interception pretty well gives the other team a touchdown. Whereas if you play it close to your vest, why, you got a chance maybe of coming out of there.
Third down and 7 now for the Panthers. Ball spotted on their own 23-yard line. Clock running with 10:20 to go. Third quarter of action. In the wishbone formation, ball in the near hash mark. Keeper left side by Jumper. Little room. He's up to the 35, 40, 45, and nearly up to the 50 before he has ran out of bounds, and that was a busted play.
Well, I'll tell you what happened here. Something that no one noticed, and I almost didn't. Scott Long was in the backfield with Corey Hill. And we got a man hurt on the play, so there'll be a timeout for a player injury there. I don't know who it is that's down. But I kind of believe that maybe, and I don't want to badmouth Scott Long because I don't know if this is true or not. It looked like he might have gone the wrong way. And, you know, that's easy to do when you're not used to being back here. But my heavens, what a threat that'd be with Corey Hill and Scott Long both in the backfield. But Jumper made about 20, didn't he? No, he made more than that, 10. 20, hell, he made 28.
He's up to about the 48.
Yes,
we
sir.
have a man down, Tony Wright, but he is back up now.
Yeah.
And he's going to be walking off on his own head of steam.
He was playing tight end, and he got hit going across to help out over there. But he's tough. He'll be back. Don't worry about him.
10 minutes and 7 seconds remaining on the clock here in the third quarter of action, live on K107 FM from Malvern's Leopard Stadium. It's first down and 10 now for the Benton Panthers. Ball spotted on their own 47. Ball on the far hash marks. They're traveling left to right on your radio dial. Wishbone formation. Jumper hands off to Corey Hill up the middle. He gets across the 50 down to the Malvern Leopard 49-yard line.
I tell you what, he got mighty close. No, about 4 yards on that play. I thought he had 5, but it's about 4 yards on the play.
Clock running with 9 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
That was a nice pickup, though.
Well, the Panthers open up at home next week against the
Rusty
Rogers
Winfield's in the ball game there.
Mountaineers.
For the Panthers.
Okay, second down and 7 now for Benton on the Malvern 48-yard line. Wide receiver to the left, wishbone formation. Jumper takes the ball. Fakes, rolls out right side. He's looking to pass, fires one. It's complete to Long. He has a first down.
What, I've never seen him miss one yet. Look, they're hitting each other out there, Malvern is, but Scott Long came out of the pile.
And it's inside the 35.
You know, that big son of a gun can make the quarterback look pretty good. That ball was 4 feet over his head, but he jumped up in there and caught it.
Well, the pass he caught earlier, he had to stretch out and catch with one hand.
Caught it with one hand. But he's pretty good.
Okay, first down and 10 now for the Panthers down on the Malvern 33-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. Ball setting on the near hash marks. Tony Jumper, number 4, senior for Benton, at the quarterback position. Option play left side, keeps it, cuts up field. He's inside the 30.
Yeah.
Down to about the 26 or 27.
Yeah, Tommy's running good with that football, and I tell you what, 2 men again followed old big Corey Hill out there, and that makes him a great threat.
8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter of action. I'd like to remind you this ball game is being videotaped tonight, and if you're on the Jones Cable TV system in Benton, it will be played Monday night on Cable Channel 5, so watch for that. Second down and 3 now for the Panthers on the Malvern 26-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. That's the short side of the field. Jumper, long count. Option play left side. Keeper, and
I tell you, I believe he got a first down.
Very, very close.
He made the tackle over there for, but that is mighty close to a first down. I'm watching the referee's hand, and he's looking closely at it, and he's going to say, it's not a first down. No, he's going to measure. He's going to measure. It's that close.
Nelson, I was mentioning that the replay of this ball game, along with our audio commentary, will be replayed Monday night, I believe around 7 or 8 o'clock on Cable Channel 5 in Benton.
Well, that's great. I always wanted to be a great TV personality, and I guess that I will become a celebrity.
Yeah. Well, the only thing about this, they can hear you, but don't worry, they won't be able to see you.
Well, great. That'll help some.
Oh, I tell you.
That was a first down. They've moved the chain. No, they're measured. It likes a little.
About 1 inch.
Yeah, just
about that far.
Yeah, just about that far. But you know, we've taken that kickoff right down that football field, and after all, this is only the third down with an inch or two to go. I see he took Paul Viner out of the game a minute ago for one play, and since Paul been back in there, he's been doing a little bit better. He's blocking a little bit harder. I imagine that he was really wanting him to go.
7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the third quarter. It's third down and about 2 inches for the Panthers on the Malvern Leopard 24-yard line. Jumper, the quarterback. Long count. Quarterback sneak. No problem. First down and then some. Picked up about 3.
Oh, he picked up more than that. Dang, that's picked up. Let me just
Well, I'm conservative and you're a liberal, huh?
2, 3, 4, 5. Hell, he picked up 5 yards there, Bob. Look out where they're putting them sticks.
Okay.
I'm not interested in what he picked up.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the first down. That's what I'm interested in.
You have to watch those little third down and inches. You'll score a lot of times, won't you?
Right.
Okay, clock running with a 7 minutes.
Okay, he's got Scott Long in the backfield again now.
Playing
Bob.
right halfback.
Right.
First down and 10 now for the Panthers from the Malvern 17-yard line. Jumper, the quarterback. Let's see if Scott Long gets it. No, it goes up the middle.
To Corey, and look at him fight for yardage.
And Corey is down near the 10-yard line.
I believe he's got a first down, or has he?
Have to wait and see.
Nope, not quite. Likes about a half a yard, looks like. I'm telling you, that referee don't like it. Yeah, he's going to measure. He don't like to measure, but he's going to. It's that close.
He thought about it. As I was saying a few moments ago, we'll be at home next week at C.W. Lewis Stadium to open up the home season. And the Panthers will be playing host to the Roger Mounties, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Mounties.
Mounties?
Mountaineers.
Like just a little bit being a first down. Well, where's this camera that's filming this ball game? Up on the roof?
It's up above us, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Matter of fact, we got
great.
2 cameras.
I guess they'll surely come down here and just poke it in the window for us.
Anytime. Second down at a matter of inches for the Benton Panthers. They have the ball on the Malvern Leopard 8-yard line. Wide receiver to the left. Ball on the far hash marks. Jumper, long count, and
Lordy mercy.
Too long as
we jumped over there on the other side. Scott McAdoo jumped offside over there, and we lost 5 yards. Now, that's bad business down in there.
That is only
that count.
What is that? I believe second penalty on us. We had a holding and now a offsides.
Well, Scott just didn't. He just anticipated the snap. He didn't hear the snap right or the number right. But good thing it's only second now. We've still got a chance of making that 5 yards in the next 2 plays.
Okay, 6 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. It's second down and 6 for the Panthers from the Malvern 13-yard line. Crowell wide to the right.
Scott Long.
Long up the middle.
He knocked a hole in there, too. Do you know it?
And he's inside the 10-yard line.
I believe that. Is that a first down? Yes, that's a first down. I know it's got to be a first down. Yeah, there they go. They're moving the chains.
So it's going to be.
Not wanting to, but it is.
Oh, and he's going to.
Yes, first down. He called it first down then. And the chains still haven't moved. I guess they just don't want to move them over or something.
Okay, ball put back into play with just over 6 minutes remaining third quarter.
It's on the 6-yard line.
That's right. First down and 6 from the Malvern 6, and the Panthers have the ball. Wide receiver to the left, wishbone formation. Tommy Jumper hands off to Corey Hill up the middle. He's driving, and he's going to be denied a touchdown, but he gets down inside the 5-yard line.
Listen, you know what he's doing? He's handing that ball off to Corey Hill right behind that big Scott Long, and I'm telling you, Scott Long is rattling some heads in there. He's hitting that man hard. I saw him smoke that tackle's globe real good. He couldn't see after that thing, though. He really comes in there tough. See, can you see where that down box is over on the other side? Oh, it's about 5 or no, yeah, it's about 5.
Right around the 5. Okay, it's going to be second down and 5 now for the Benton Panthers from the Malvern 5-yard line.
Like 3 this time, I hope.
Wide receiver way out to the left. Up the middle, a log jam, Corey Hill, and
but he made some yardage.
You know, when they get down
much, but he made a little.
When they get down that close, it's very hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching that down marker. There he goes, moving it. But did he move it? He
about
moved
2 yards.
Two. Hey, nearly 3. We're down inside of there. That ball's about the 3 or 4 yard line now. And what down is it? Third down?
Third down at about 3. Clock is stopped by one of the officials with 4:43 left in the third quarter of play. We're all tied up at 7-7 between the 4A South Panthers, the 3A South Malvern Leopards. Third down and 3 now for the Benton Panthers from the Malvern 3-yard line. Clock running now with 4:40 left in the third quarter of action. Wide receiver to the left. Tony Wright, tight end right side. Cornwell to the left. Wishbone formation. Up the middle, Corey Hill, touchdown.
Touchdown.
And standing up.
Again, Scott Long just knocked folks out of the way for Corey.
Looked like a refrigerator play there, didn't it?
It did. By golly, I'll tell you what, that's a great thing to have him back here. And while he's in the backfield, Bob, Tony Wright is in there at tight end. And Tony Wright can run and he can catch the ball.
So the Panthers get on the scoreboard for the second time this evening with 4:23 left in the third quarter.
We've kept that ball 7 minutes and 37 seconds. We took it from the kickoff, opening kickoff, second half, down there to score.
And that was a 3-yard touchdown run by Corey Hill, who is a senior running back for Benton. 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. Well, Scott Long, number 80 in. He's going to kick the point after. It's down, up, and
it's good. He's kicking them floaters that scared me to death.
Okay, our score, Benton 14, Malvern 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Service is the best in town. We're also working hard at community projects. The officers, staff, and directors at Benton State are people
I believe there'll be a penalty on the kickoff. I believe it's against them.
They believe in fun, too. They coach ball teams and work with scouts, and it pays off.
They don't want to go for 2. Hell no.
Central Arkansas is a good place to live and work. Benton State Bank.
So they'll penalize them on the kickoff here, Bob. I don't know how much.
When we exterminate, we terminate. All the best exterminator, he's a modern gladiator. Who can rid you of the enemies he fights?
The best Best one to call is Glenn Adams at Adams Pest Control, and the number is 778-7270. Adams Pest Control.
15-yard penalty, Bob. They're going to have to kick it from 45. We ought to kick it plumb out of the park.
Okay, Nelson, a penalty on that play, wasn't it?
Yes, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Malvern Leopards, and the penalty is being assessed now, and so we'll be kicking off from the Malvern 45. We ought to kick it right over the top of the high school over there, or the gymnasium, whatever that is. Well, I want to start them back on the 20. I don't want any return. I want them to kick it as far as they can kick it. No fancy stuff. Just kick the heck out of that ball and let it go, because we'd like to start them back here on the 20-yard line. And if we can start them back way back here, surely we can keep them from going down there and scoring on it. Now, we kept the ball 7 minutes, 37 seconds, and scored, and that's mighty good football.
As Coach would say, that is great ball control. There is Scott Long.
Well, now, he did just what I didn't want him to do. Dan ready.
Picked it up on the 15, up to the 20, 25, and first down and 10 from there.
Why didn't he just kick it? Gummit, that didn't help anything. In fact, they got, well, let's put that bitch. Where they got the ball out to about the 23-yard line or 24, somewhere out in there. They say 24 on the scoreboard, but I say 23 from looking down from up here. But that's starting them back here deep enough. And then giving it to them there, we did have a chance of them fumbling it. So maybe that was the thing to do.
Clock running with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, third quarter, 14-7 in favor of Benton. Malvern now first down and 10 from their own 24. Their quarterback is Larry Williams. Option play left side, pitch out to number 23, Rose, cuts the corner across the 30 and up to about the 33-yard line. Excuse me, that was Darren Bullock.
Yeah, that's Bullock on the ball. But we're not doing it right on this end over here. We're missing that guy. We should have had him for no gain. And he picked up 7 yards there. Doggone it, we got to play him a little tougher over here.
Clock running now with 3:35 to go, third quarter. Second down and 3, a pickup of 7 by Bullock on that play. Ball is spotted on the Malvern 32-yard line. Wide receiver to the right, wishbone. Pro I formation.
There he comes again, same thing exactly.
Quarterback keeper, and he picked up about 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, that's first down he picked up. Now, the tackle that time was made by Jeff Brooks. He came up from a halfback position. Craig Lincoln made the tackle. He came up from a halfback position and made that tackle. But it is a first down, and I don't like to just keep making first downs like that on us. We've got to. That quarterback is a dandy running that option. And he's about 6'1", looks like, and he's just an exceptionally good-looking football player now, that's all. 6'1", 167, but he weighs 175.
First down and 10 now for Malvern from their own 35-yard line. Pitch out right side to number 35, and he is clobbered.
Dennis Little got under him there and stopped him, and number 77 out there, Ken Burnett was out there with him, and he just made mighty little on that play. And I tell you, they fooled me. I thought they gave it to the man going the center of the line. He kept it, pitched it out, and they stopped him out there wide, which was good. That
was William McNeely running the ball. And he picked up, believe it or not, 1 yard on that play.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter, 14-7 in favor of Benton. Malvern has the ball right now, second down and 9 from their own 36.
Here he comes.
Williams, the quarterback, handoff up the middle, a little bit of room, and down around the 40 is number 23, Bullock.
Now, he didn't make too many yards there. Now, he's got third and long here. He got 3rd and 6. Now, if we can hold him here and make him kick, we're in this ball game the big way.
Clock running with a minute 45 to go, third quarter play. Here comes Malvern up to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 5 from their own 40. Wide receiver to the right. I formation. Fake up the middle, back to pass. Williams, a lot of pressure, gets it away, intercepted at the 40, and that is Tony Wright.
That's Tony Wright again, and I'll tell you one thing, that was a big interception. And 63, who is Bobby Van Cleve, 73, who is Kelsey Dedman, the 10th grader, were back there pressuring the heck out of him. And I mean, they were right on him, and that was a good thing to intercept that.
Let's see, that's Tony's second interception, and he nearly had a third while ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He made that first interception for us, I believe,
he did. Tony's had a big night intercepting that ball.
Clock running with 1:26 left in the third quarter of play. Panthers need to mount about a 8 or 9 minute scoring play here and just about put it away.
71 is Tony Guerra in that ball game. I'm glad to see him playing.
First down and 10 now for the Panthers, starting out on their own 43 after that Tony Wright interception. Wide receiver to the left. Jumper, the quarterback. Corey Hill up the middle, hit, but he gets across the 45 up to the 46.
Yeah.
And he's going to pick up
a couple. These people over here are all excited about stopping him, but he made 2 big yards there where he shouldn't have made anything.
Clock continues to run with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. If you just joined us, our score, Benton 14 and Malvern 7, but the Panthers have the ball second down and 8 from their own 45-yard line. Wishbone, wide receiver to the left. Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, hands off up the middle. And a little bit
Corey
there.
Hill.
Corey gets out to about the 50.
Had him stopped on the yard line there, and he made another 5. I tell you what, he's hard to get down. Now then he's brought it down to 3rd and 4, and here comes Monty Cardwell in the ball game with the play.
Clock running with 9.
They're resting Scott Long right now, and Big Burnett is not in there. They're resting the big fat fellas. No, they're not fat. I mean, just big guys.
And they're not going to get a play off. That's the end of our third quarter play. Benton 14, Malvern 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Continental Insurance Circle agent and find out how Continental Power and Protection covers your loss.
Okay. First I will. Yeah, sure.
We like that.
Okay, Bob Edmondson along with Nelson Rainey back live at Leopard Stadium in Malvern with the start of the fourth and final period of play. Our score, Benton 14, Malvern 7. The Panthers have the ball now. 3rd down and 4 from their 49. 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers from their own 49-yard line.
And you know, Bob, we hadn't got our big offensive team in there at all. We're letting them rest over there. They're resting on the sideline. Scott Long not in the ball game. Of course, he's been playing both ways, and he needs to be resting some.
Looks like Corey Hill, Jeff Brooks, and one other in the backfield for the Panthers. Can't get his number right now. Jumper, pitch out left side to number 42, Brooks.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, that's Craig Lincoln.
Yeah, that's Craig Lincoln.
He's going to break about even.
He just didn't have anywhere to go, and he kind of slowed down to cut, and that's the wrong thing to do. So now we got to kick it.
And I believe he ended up losing about 1 yard on that play.
Yeah, he lost some yardage. But now here comes the big uns back in there. There's a boy in the ball game at Robert Godino. Robert is not a big boy, 5'8", 140 pounds, something like that. But that boy gets down there tough on these kicks, and he's just a good football player.
And he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a young
He'll probably
boy.
graduate weighing about 200 pounds, huh?
I hope.
Beefed up. There's the punt by Tony Wright. Gets a good punt away. It's going to be taken at the 20. He's going to be driven back to the 15. Good
and he
play.
went back to the 15, and we nailed him.
That is Mike Harbour for Malvern.
Yeah.
He went the wrong way and lost 5 yards.
Yeah, he thought he'd go out run him, but let me tell you something. Benton gives coverage on them kicks, and they were down there then. Now, right here is the whole football game for it, I'm concerned. If we hold them here, we've got a chance of winning the ball game. Well, we've got a chance where we'll hold them here or not, but I think we've got more than a chance if we hold them here. I would almost bet we could win the game right here.
Just over 11 minutes left in this ball game. Benton 14, Malvern 7. Malvern has the ball. First down and 10 now, starting out on their own 15-yard line. They're coming out in the I formation.
Pay the price, boys, on defense.
Wide receiver to the left. Williams, hand off.
No, he never did
Pitch
hand
out.
it off.
No, excuse me. He kept it, and he's going to be clobbered about the 18.
Yeah, he didn't make a whole lot of yards there. He made a little, but not a whole lot. He made about 3.
Feel that cool breeze. Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, man. And, you know, many times we've been hot and saying we wish we had an air conditioner, and here it is just fine. You know, that front's moving through.
Yeah, one of the hottest places we ever been was 2 years ago tonight at this very place. It was super hot.
Right here, it was hot.
10 minutes, 15 seconds left of the ball game. 14-7 in favor of Benton. It's second down and 6 now from Malvern from their own 18-yard line. Handoff up the middle to the fullback. Finds some opening room. He's going to be down for a first down out at about the 35.
Dennis Little and Corey Hill made a tackle, and I tell you what, they're the last people to get him. Dang, that'd like to have been 7.
Number
6.
22, Lamar Rose, and he is their firecracker.
Yeah, he's coming out of there too. He's hurt. He's got a leg hurt on that play.
He came out.
I wish him anything bad, but I'm kind of glad it's hurt him a little.
He must be pretty good. He came out and 2 people went in.
Yeah.
Just under 10 minutes left in this ball game. Malvern first down and 10 from their own 34. Wide receiver to the left. Malvern is going to the I formation. Handoff up the middle.
I mean, right up the middle, and that's 16 running that football, and I want to see what his name is. He's a new one in there, and his Matthew Hall is his name, and he ran hard with the ball, and it took our secondary to get him down.
Clock continues to run with 9 minutes, 25 seconds left of the ball game. Our score, Benton 14, Malvern 7. Malvern has the pigskin at the moment. Second down and 4 from their own 40. Panthers need to hold them here. Back to the pro I. Fake to the fullback, give to the tailback. Lamar Rose, and no gain for Bullock, rather.
That's right. It's third down and the same.
It's hard for me. 22 is Rose, 23 is Bullock. They look just alike nearly. And
now it's third down. Here's the place that we sure need to hold them. I believe they'll try to throw it right here.
It looks like number 22, Rose's problem is leg cramps. I see him working on him down on the sideline.
We need to send a blitzer back in there on that quarterback, because I believe he's going to try to throw this time.
Third down and 4 for Malvern from their own 40. Wishbone formation. Williams, the quarterback.
No, he's going to run it.
It's deflected, intercepted by Stanley Carson, and he's going to go for a touchdown. It looks like Stanley Carson, touchdown.
Stanley Carson, touchdown for the Panthers. That was a great, and there again, if any flags out there, no flags. Ooh,
someone deflected it for us.
That's right. We had so many men in there on him, I couldn't tell who deflected the ball.
So touchdown for number 7, Stan Carson, and he ran that one back about 45 yards at least, right around 40 to 45.
You know, I want to tell you, last year we would have made a terrible mistake on that play because we would have tried to block or done something like that. This time we had a couple of men that could have blocked a Malvern ball player. They never did block him. They just stayed away from him.
They just ran in front of him.
Right, they just ran in front of him, and that was great.
Okay, number 80, Scott Long.
Ball off, boy.
We've got 13 seconds. Ball is down. It's up.
That ought to be good. Yes.
It's good. So
21-7.
So with 8 minutes, 23 seconds left in the ball game, it's Benton 21, Malvern 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I'd like to invite you to join with the members of First Baptist Church Benton in our sesquicentennial celebrations June the 7th through the 14th. Former pastor Stephen Brown, by himself, Chris Morale, and Tommy Cooper will be speaking throughout the week. Sunday night, September 2nd at 7 p.m.
Carson caught that ball on the run and just kept going.
A dramatic and thorough presentation of First Baptist Church Benton. I hope you'll join us for our 150th anniversary.
Are we in the fourth quarter? Sure we are. There ain't but 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in this ball game. We'll just play hard. We'll win this, dude.
Growing stronger every day. We're sure about your savings and savings and more.
Bob Edmondson along with Nelson Rainey back live. Our score, Benton 21, Malvern 7 with 8:20 left in this ball game. Panthers are looking superb. Here comes the Malvern Leopards up to the 25-30 and hammered at the 31-yard line and pushed back.
Straight backers. And I tell you what, Scott Long kicked off and he was right in the middle on that tackle. He hurt some of his own men going in there on that thing. We had number 5, Kelly Williams, in there on that tackle. And number 1, Robert Godino, he's always down there. And number 30 was in on the tackle. And number 30 is Jeff Brooks. Okay, Bob, we can win a ball game if we can hold them right here and make them kick it.
Boy, it feels good, doesn't it? Just over 8
man,
minutes.
does it.
Just over 8 minutes left in the ball game. Malvern first down and 10 from their own 30. A wide receiver to the left, back to pass. Williams, a lot of pressure. He gets it away. It's complete at the 45, up to the 50. First down and 10 for Malvern, inside of Benton territory, and nearly had it.
Get somebody in the ball game after that. That ball should never have been completed over there.
Not with that type of pressure. Not with that type of pressure.
No,
you know.
they had pressure on him and everything. He threw it off balance, and we should have certainly knocked that ball down. But that's okay. You got it. That count has got to come.
7:50 left in the ball game as our game clock is now restarted after the down markers move. 21-7. The Panthers on top of the Leopards in the season opener on K107 FM.
He's going to throw again.
I formation for Malvern. First down and 10 from the Panther 47.
I thought he fumbled that ball.
Back to pass. Williams looking. He's scrambling. Gets it away. Almost intercepted. Was that complete or did he trap it?
I don't know. I think they're going to call it completion, but it looked to me like it was a trap. They're going to call it a completion.
And that'll be first down and 10 for Malvern.
Yes, sir. They're moving the ball right straight down the field.
Panthers defense needs to get tough.
But if they can't continue to do that, we will intercept the ball. There's a timeout for the Panthers. So we got a timeout.
All right, our score, Benton 21, Malvern 7. Let's take this 1 minute break and we'll be right back.
The guys at Carter Tire ready to get commercial haulers and farmers with their tire needs. Summertime auto tires, both trucks and cars. Carter has everything in the way of tires and tire services, but passenger cars and pickup trucks.
They got a kick to us. We may can run the clock out.
Rings with diamonds. School name and mascot. Our Central Arkansas School. Battle Lake, and others. All these rings with full lifetime warning. Stop in Donald Jewelry Store. Downtown Benton.
7 minutes and 29 seconds left in this ball game. Benton 21 and Malvern 7. It's going to be a first down and 10 now for the Malvern Leopards on the Panther 32-yard line. Running out of the I formation, two wide receivers to the right. Williams, the quarterback, fakes, drops back to pass. A lot of pressure, gets it away, and incomplete. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, and almost caught.
Yeah, all in the same move.
All the same time. It went right between two of their receivers and right between two of our defenders. No one touched that ball. It hit the ground running. But now that's second down now.
And
now,
of course,
we almost got him that time. We're going to get him in a minute. We're going to sack that quarterback.
We've got close the past 3 times.
Right. Getting closer every time, seems like.
Clock stopped with that incomplete pass with 7:24 left in the ball game. 21-7 Benton. It's second down and 10, though, for Malvern from the Panther 32-yard line. Hand off up the middle, couple 3 yards there.
Yeah, that's
but
all right. That's running the clock.
Boy, we can live with that.
Yeah, we can live with that. Let that clock run.
And there's a whistle and an official.
Oh, come on now.
Official.
That's not right. And see, he went over and told him there's something matter with his equipment, and the official called a timeout. Now, he shouldn't do that. If they're not going to take him out, run that clock. There he goes. He's running it, too.
And the
ain't right.
Clock is running, as Nelson said. Kind of nice having the 25-second clocks here.
Yeah, you can't call a timeout in a situation like this unless you
all right, we're at the 7-minute mark. Third down 5 for Malvern from the Benton 27-yard line. Back in the wishbone. Williams, the quarterback, hands off up the middle and down to about the 20. Inside the 20 is one of the Malvern ball players who has just absolutely smothered.
We're not getting any break on that clock, I guarantee you that.
And that was number 16, Matthew Hall, picking up a first down and 10 for Malvern inside the Benton 20. Matter of fact, it's on the Benton 18-yard line. Clock running with 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in the ball game. Panthers 21, Leopards 7. Leopards have the ball first down and 10 now from the Malvern, or Benton 18-yard line. Williams fakes, looks back to pass, fires one away, man open, incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
It's 73 for us. Kelsey Dedman was back there pressuring the heck out of him again. I don't see how in the world he dropped that ball. That ball was right to him for a touchdown. Woo! But then you know what that does, don't you? That brings up 2nd and 10.
Also stops the clock with 6 minutes, 27 seconds left in the ball game. Here comes Malvern as they break the huddle, 2nd down and 10.
We need an interception bad right here, and I kind of feel like we're going to get one because they're pressuring him a little.
Ball's on the Panthers.
Oh, he
18.
dropped the ball.
Who's going to come up with it?
They did.
Williams, quarterback, comes back up with it as bad exchange between him and the center.
Now then it's 3rd and 10. That's 3rd and 10. He's got to throw it now.
Once again, if you're listening to the ball game tonight and you would like to watch the video replay, tune in to Cable Channel 5 on Jones Cable TV and Benton and Bauxite Monday night, right around 7 o'clock, I believe. And we will have the video playback of tonight's ball game between Benton and Malvern, along with Nelson and myself's audio commentary. Straight off the radio. Okay, 3rd down and 10 now from Malvern from the Benton 18-yard line. Williams, quarterback, keeps the ball.
There he goes. The ball's on the ground. We've got it. We've got the ball.
Good
yes, sir.
play.
We got the ball. Now let's see, 73 again.
Corey Hill is the one who made that play.
Yeah, well, Kelsey Dedman was the man that was pressuring him back there, and Corey Hill got the ball, I believe.
Anyhow.
It's the Panthers' ball.
The Panthers?
No, they say that we didn't get the ball. Why did we not get the ball? Hell, the ball was laying on the ground.
Well, at least.
What was the matter when we didn't get that football?
We dumped them, anyhow, back to the 24.
4th and 20, or 4th and 15 or 16.
Clock running with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 21-7 Benton. 4th down, 15 for Malvern from the Benton 24-yard line. Quarterback Williams across the middle pass, intercepted, back to the 30, 35, up to the 50,
the only
45.
That's Dennis Little, and he can't run.
He's going to make a touchdown.
Holy cow!
I didn't think he was going to make it.
Neither is Dennis Little. Probably. Well, at least he don't run the 100-yard dash on the track team.
No,
I'll guarantee you that. Look, there goes a flag on the field. And
there's another
flag. And they're about the coaches. They're getting the coaches. That's all right. I don't care. It's all over. We got the ball. And it's 4 minutes, 44 seconds. And that ball break the ball to 27-7.
Dennis Little is 5'8", so you can imagine how short of legs he has. And he's a good power runner, but of course, he outran that.
Yeah. There's Dwight fighting the referee over there talking about all them flags. I don't know what the flags is for. I know there's a celebration down there. Maybe you're not supposed to celebrate, but I saw Malvern celebrating when they scored.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I don't mind if that's not what you're supposed to do. So they'll penalize us 15 yards probably.
Well, I would take 7 and give up 15 yards any day, wouldn't you?
Me too. Well, I tell you, Scott Long can kick it just as good from the... He can kick it. Well, they didn't even penalize us. They must have picked the flags up.
They're going to do it probably on the kickoff.
Yeah, they probably will.
Because that was sports, whatever, after a dead ball foul, whatever.
Dead ball foul, what it was.
There's the ball down, up, and good. No good.
No good. 27-7.
Look good to me.
4 minutes and 40 seconds, we ought to win this ball game.
Okay.
If we don't win it, it'll be a miracle for Malvern.
Our score, Benton 27, Malvern 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I-30 in Benton invites you to the Saline County Fair. Look for the Mid-South booth in the exhibit hall. Take a long look at our steel shirt class.
Man, he ran that thing back about 65 yards. He ran it back, his ball was on the 24.
Yeah.
He ran that thing back about 85 yards. He was bound at least for 15.
He ran it his 80 or 85 yard return. Well, that adds the game. 27-7. That's 3 touchdowns. Win now.
Right next to Radio Shack. Check out our right corner. 3 free. Got super selected all the way
They're going to penalize us twice.
Okay, as Nelson just said, they are going to penalize the Panthers twice.
Yeah,
and
unsportsmanlike conduct. And that's a 30-yard penalty, and it makes us kick the ball off from the 12-yard line.
Nearly like a safety, isn't it?
Yeah, just about to give them something here. Well, that's all right with me.
Well, a while ago I said I would give 15 yards up for 7 points any day. I'd still say it for 30, wouldn't you?
I would too.
Oh, it's nice. The Panthers have looked great tonight.
That's exactly right. I see Dwight Everett warming up over as a center. And 13, who is he? Tommy Cody's going to come in the ball game, I imagine.
Get a little bit of experience.
I hope we get the ball to the middle of the field. If we don't give it to them on our end of the field, we'll be lucky here. But that's 4 minutes. If we can make them take 2 minutes to score, well, we'll be all right.
Our score, Benton 27 and Malvern 7 after
He's got the ball laying down flat. Look at here.
Kicks it off. It's going to be taken at the
No, he missed it.
50,
He missed it. Now they fell on it.
Back around the 47. Their own 47.
We're lucky there, Bob. Oh, man, we're lucky that happened to him like that.
Oh, squib kick there.
Yeah, that's a squib kick. 4 minutes and 39 seconds. That just took 1 second. That's kind of bad business. I know it took longer than that, surely.
They fumbled around with it for 2.
Yeah,
okay. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the ball game.
Another one now.
27-7. Panthers on top. First down and 10 now for Malvern.
Game. And Jeff Brooks is in the ball game.
And there's some whistles.
I don't know what this is all about.
The officials are discussing it. It's a penalty against Malvern. A 5-yard penalty.
I don't know what it was, but.
What was the signal?
He didn't give a signal. He gave a signal that I don't understand. It was something about equipment.
4 minutes, 29 seconds left in the ball game. Our score 27 for Benton, 7 for Malvern. First down 15 for Malvern from their own 43. Running out of the I formation. Williams back to pass. Pressure by Burnett. Wall. He whopped him. And the ball is incomplete down around the 40. Ken Burnett.
Oh, he got him, didn't he?
He hooked him.
Yeah.
Looked like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that should have been complete, though.
It's a little high, but.
Yeah, it's a little high, but he had it in both hands.
But let's think the next time that guy drops back and sees 77 coming towards you.
Right. Woo. Well, we're getting close on every play. Of course, we're getting tired up here, the big men are.
It's second down. Second down 15 for Benton, or for Malvern from their own 43-yard line. Williams, the quarterback, drops back deep, looks down, plenty of time, fires one complete down at the 30. It's going to down to the 20, 15, touchdown.
No, not yet.
Right on the goal line.
Right to the goal line, but no touchdown.
That was number 89 for Malvern, Ken Butler.
They can't win, no, not with 4:06 left, and they got to kick it off to us.
That was just a breakdown in coverage at times, all that was, and pretty good pass also.
It was a good pass and a good catch. Sure was, a very good catch and a very good pass.
Of course,
but it was a little
happen.
breakdown in coverage because we were right there and just didn't do anything. We had some men resting on the sideline there for that play.
Clock running with 4 minutes left of the ball game. First down and 1 from the 1. Malvern up the middle. Touchdown for Malvern. With 3 minutes.
Malvern don't believe in quitting, do they?
No. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left of this ball game. Malvern comes back, makes it 27-13 in favor of the Panthers. I'd like to remind you, starting a week from tomorrow, it's Arkansas Razorback football. Razorbacks in Little Rock playing the Old Miss Rebels. Of course, all the Razorback games, as well as Benton Panther games, broadcast live on K107 FM.
They're going for 2, Bob.
Going for the 2-point conversion. They're down by quite a few points. Hand off up the middle. It's good.
So it's 27 to 15.
With 3
now
minutes.
We need to hold the ball. 3 minutes and 56 seconds.
Okay, our score, Benton 27, Malvern 15. We'll be back in 1 minute.
White Furniture Company, 206 South Market in Benton, and we're having our biggest chair sale ever. $188 for your choice of traditional style. Colonial swivel rockers, traditional swivel rockers. $188. Get these beautiful chairs with deluxe covers from DuPont or Line.
spring cushion edges and solid foam back. The anniversary chair sale going on all this month. At Derby State Bank, service to our customers is important, but so is service to our people. Derby State Bank people do so many hours in the town, church, school, and some activities. We're glad to do it because we know
Now hold the ball. That's what they need to do here. Be sure they don't fumble it.
Okay, Malvern Leopards kicking off to the Benton High School Panthers late in this ball game. It's going to be an onside kick, and it will not go
Didn't go
10
the
yards.
10 yards, but it's our ball anyway.
Right, Panthers will have the ball
Who was
first
that?
down.
Down and get that man number, cover that ball. There it goes. 61. 61. He did a good job there. Scott McAdoo. He did a good job.
And it's going to be first down and 10 now for Benton on the Malvern 46-yard line. 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the ball game. Panthers 27 and the Leopards 15. 27-15 in favor of Benton.
We won't be throwing it, I'll guarantee you that.
Here comes the Panthers up to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 from the Malvern 46-yard line. Tommy Jumper still the quarterback. Panthers still in a wishbone. Wide receiver to the left. Handoff up the middle. Corey Hill picks up about 3 yards before he is hammered, pushed backwards. But he will still get to 2, maybe 3 yards up the middle. The big thing is the clock is running.
Yeah, he got, what did he get? I can't see the yard markers over there. About a couple of yards, I guess.
Clock running with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this ball
the
game.
referee's calling a timeout. For what?
Well, I think it's early in the season. The officials are rusty
something matters
too.
with chains. I couldn't find that stick. Is laying on the ground. So they picked up about 2.5 yards. Now they'll be ready to start.
I think the guy that was holding that left a while ago.
Yeah.
27.
Now he ought to start the clock, and we ought to come out of the huddle. Stay in the huddle for a while, boys. It's 25 seconds.
27-15 in favor of the Benton Panthers. Clock running with
stay in that huddle a while.
3:05 left in this ball game.
Stay in there a while, boys.
25-second clock down to 13. Panthers in a wishbone. Jumper the quarterback. Wide receiver to the short side. That's the right side of the field. Jumper up the middle. Corey Hill. Corey across the 40. Down to the 39-yard line. Clock continues to run with 2:45.
He made some yardage to us, 3rd and about 4. If we can get a 4th down here, we've won us a ball game for sure. That ought to ice it down, really. Now then, what are they doing?
Clock running with 2:28 left in the ball game. Benton High School Panthers going to be 1-0.
First down. Let's get this first down right here, men. Let's don't give them that ball with more than 2 minutes.
Panthers 3rd down and 4 from the Malvern 39-yard line. In the wishbone, Cornwell wide to the left. Corey Hill up the middle. He's across
Corey Hill first down.
35. Penalty flags down. Malvern.
Oh, wait a minute now. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be against Benton, though, so it's going to be their ball with 2:05.
Malvern says
it's going to be their ball. Hell, we're down in Malvern. You can't. Dang.
Anyhow, 2:05 left in the ball game. 27-15 in favor of the Benton High School Panthers.
Ball on 35, isn't it? Right on 35 at 2:05, and we're still 12 points ahead. We'll still win the ball game. But we got to play it tough. From here on in, it's got to be played tough. We can't let them score here in the next 10 to 15 seconds.
On a fumble by Benton, Malvern has the ball now. First down and 10, starting out on their own 36-yard line. 2 receivers wide to the right. I formation. Williams, the quarterback. Long count. Takes the ball, drops straight back. And he
There's a lick. That's a lick. And it's our ball.
That ought to be a fumble.
It's our ball.
Right,
That's
it
a
is.
fumble. Certainly
Yeah.
it's a fumble. Sure it's a fumble. That's dang right. He was standing up and he got hit. And Scott Long wasn't hit him. That was a fumble.
Panthers
That's our ball.
Panthers have the ball first down and 10 on the Malvern 30-yard line.
Well, let's put out the lights and go home and sing the Wabash Cannonball, because we done won us a ball game here. Now, here we go with 146, Bob. We got it, what? 27-15 is going to be the final score unless we get lucky and run for one here, because we ain't going to throw it, that's for sure.
Clock running with a minute 35. Cornwell, number 12 for Benton.
Ball running.
Monty Cornwell wide to the left. Wishbone. Tommy Jumper, the quarterback, takes the ball. Corey Hill, right tackle, finds some room, cuts the corner, picks up about 5 yards before he is run out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
It's still a running. He must not run him out of bounds.
Oh, it looked like it, but, you know, we'll go with them any day.
Yes, sir.
Let it roll.
Well, what a difference from last year. Last year we had 8 turnovers against Malvern. They beat us 9-0. Everybody said, well, Malvern's a great team. And Malvern's got a good football team, I can tell you that, but Benton got a pretty good ball club, too. I think that if Dean Boswell will give me 7 points against Bryant this year, I'm going to take it.
It's early, though.
Yeah.
Under a minute, exactly 45 seconds left in this ball game. Panthers second down 5 from the Malvern 25-yard line. Long count by Jumper. Handoff up the middle, a hole by Corey Hill.
Look at him run over them people.
Down inside the 10-yard line, and Corey Hill ducked his head and dug a tunnel.
Stop the clock now, folks. We get to run another, but I don't care whether we score or not. I really don't hope we don't score, to tell you the truth about it. I'd hate to go 30-something to nothing to 15. And if we, boy, he did. He punished that little half.
He did.
Yeah.
27 for Benton, 15 for Malvern. Exactly 20 seconds left in this ball game. Panthers first down and 9.
We may not run it off. I don't know.
First down and 9 for the Panthers from the Malvern 9-yard line. Quarterback keeper.
Run it.
Quarterback keeper, and nothing there. And the Panthers will let it. Listen up.
Yeah. That's the end of the ball game. 27-15, and folks, let me tell you something. That is a great big win for a bunch of young boys that's just getting started playing. Too many turnovers, right?
They got a way to go. Yeah. They get better. Understand the pressure you face. He can tell you firsthand how Christ has made a difference in his life. Come and join us at First Baptist Church, downtown Memphis.
Just for a night.